Hello, beautiful people. I'm so excited to take you through my back workout for building an hourglass shape. Let me turn to the back so you know I'm not playing. This is what we're talking about today. This is a back workout that I would highly recommend adding into your fitness routine, your fitness journey. We are doing so much this month in terms of training, just getting in shape, feeling good in our body. I'm Coach Shen, a certified personal trainer, certified nutritionist, a bikini Olympian, a bodybuilder, and I'm so excited to share my workouts with you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. To subscribe, especially if you're on the journey of implementing a lot of helpful tips that have helped me over the 10 years. I try and teach this to you guys within 3 months or less, so you start seeing results immediately. These are the shoes that we're wearing today. They are the Furiosas from Nike. I pretty much only own Nike shoes. And I think I'm gonna pair this with a white crop sweater. I don't take free workout, y'all. I'm always just excited for my workout because I want to see results. And my workouts, they give results. So I'm always excited to go to the gym because I know I'm going to be looking snatched. Like, come on. I'm going to be looking snatched when I'm done the workout. And so will you. So you will not need pre-workout, okay? You just need to eat some good food. Definitely check out my videos of what I eat in a day. My shopping list as well. You just need to eat some good food, stay hydrated, and honestly just be excited to see what your body can do, because your body can do tons of stuff. It's usually up here in our minds where we hold ourselves back, where we prevent ourselves from becoming our higher self, our healthier, higher, happier, hottest version of ourselves that we could possibly be. Yeah, usually the mind is trying to hold you hostage so you remain the same, and you're just running in cycles like, oh my god, it can never be me. Well, let me show you what I used to look like, okay? Because if I can do it, you can do it. I started because I was insecure, because a boyfriend of mine didn't want to show me how to use the gym. Even though he would spend hours in the gym, he just wanted me to stay and remain basic, right? Somebody who you could just use and abuse. And I did that for a while. Then I decided that I wanted to take my power back and find out what taking care of yourself looks like and feels like. And trust me, you can never play with me ever again. So yeah, let's go get this workout. If you like this kind of motivation, let me know down below in the comments if you want me to continue hyping you guys up before the workout. But yeah, let's do this. We just got to the gym. We're ready for the back day. We are starting on the cable machine doing single arm cable rows seated. This is one of my favorites to do for a warm up when it comes to unilateral movements. I find when I warm up each side individually, it prepares me to lift with both arms, because one side is always weaker than the other, and so we want to pay attention to the weaker side. For my first set, I'm using a very light weight, and I'm just focusing on the movement, going slow, taking my time, and squeezing at the top of the movement, making sure that my core is pulled in and that my back is straight. You can see that my feet are not on the platform, they're on the floor. So it's totally up to you whether you have your feet up or on the floor. Next up, we're going to superset this exercise with a dumbbell single arm row as well. We're going to keep it single arm for a little while just to put the blood flow into the specific muscle we're training. When you're doing a single arm row, you want to make sure that you are hinged forward at a 45-degree angle. Your palms are facing inwards, and as you start to row, you're keeping your shoulder in line with your elbow to your wrist. When you come on up with that dumbbell, the dumbbell should reach your torso, the side of the body, as your elbow is pointing up to the ceiling. Squeeze at the top of the movement, control, making sure that your core is pulled in as you lower the weight and your shoulder to your elbow, to your wrist, back to starting position. I forgot to mention, pay attention to my hand movements when I'm doing my single arm row. There is a twist in the wrist. I start out with the palm facing inwards, and then as I start to descend with the weight going forward towards the cables, my palm starts to twist towards the floor. And then as I bring the weight back towards my body, my torso, I start to twist my wrist and my shoulders inwards to where my palms are now facing inwards. Next up, we are headed to the assisted lat pull machine. Yeah, we are going to be doing some pull-ups with the palm facing away from you. You want to make sure that your core is pulled in and that you are slightly leaning back behind your shoulders, not in front of your shoulders. As you drive through your palms, imagine squeezing your shoulder blades together as you lift your chest up. The heavier the weight is, the more help you will receive, which is necessary, especially when you're first starting out. Okay, we're gonna be doing 4 sets. In this first set, since we already did 2 exercises prior to this exercise, I'm gonna start with a comfortable weight that still challenges me. As the sets go on and my back starts to burn out and starts to fatigue, then I'm gonna increase the weight so it becomes heavier, giving me more help to continue pushing through these reps. When you get to the top, remember to squeeze and take your time on the way down. All right, our next combo is going to be a elbow plank with a single arm machine row. We're gonna start off with the plank for about 45 seconds. You can use your Apple Watch or any garment or your phone. I'm also showing you some variations. If you are a beginner to planks, you can start to bend your knees and make sure that you pull your core in the entire time. Round your spine at your hip. That way you don't feel pressure in your lower back. You can also do a high plank if that's easier for you or you feel more comfortable. But in your plank, just find what position works for you. This machine may not look familiar to you. Every gym machine is going to look quite different. So if your gym does not have this machine, they may have a different variation to what this machine looks like. This is pretty much a seated row using free weights, similar to what we did using the cables and also the bent over row. If your gym does not have this machine in any variation, then feel free to incorporate or swap in a different back exercise.
Perfect.
So here I'm just correcting my sister to make sure that she pulls her glutes back. She has her core tighter, her spine straight, and we're hinged a little bit, not at a 45, just angled a little bit more forward where you can control your core and still pull this weight. Next up, we have one of my favorites, the lat cable pull down. Ooh, this is going to really give you that hourglass shape. I am using a handle attachment that may not look familiar to you, but you can also use the straight bar. With this position, my hands are faced inwards. However, when you're using a straight bar, your palms are facing away from you. Either way, either variation is going to work, okay? You want to take your time when you're doing this movement and make sure to squeeze, pulling those shoulder blades together, keeping your chest up, keeping your core pulled in, and your back is straight. Also, when it comes to the knees, you want to make sure that your knees are directly underneath your ankles and your feet are flat on the floor. As the sets start to increase, I also start to increase the weight to challenge myself. But here is where I will start to add in more drop sets. And when you do drop sets, you can drop down as many times as you need. Especially when you're looking to build muscle and get stronger, drop sets are going to help you even if you get about 2 to 3 reps on a more challenging weight and then start to drop down. This is going to help your muscle build that memory and strength for you to continue doing this week by week, workout by workout. Okay, we are pretty pumped. We're gonna end off with one more exercise. It's really a back day, okay? So seated rows, ready? Next up, we have one of my favorites. We have the close grip row where the palms are gonna be facing each other. When you get onto this machine, you're gonna make sure that your core is pulled in the entire time and that you maintain a upright posture, making sure that your spine stays straight. You can use a decent weight to challenging weight, and of course, we're gonna add in some drop sets. While maintaining an upright posture, you're going to start to bring that weight forward as your arms start to extend towards the cable machine. Your shoulders are going to round forward. You're going to make sure that core stays tight, and then as you start to bring those elbows back, start to squeeze those shoulder blades together to a full squeeze and the weight reaches your midsection. You want to maintain nice, slow, controlled movements here, even though your back may be fatigued. hope you guys enjoyed the workout. It was such a really good back day. All for the hourglass. Don't forget to warm up at the beginning and stretch at the end, okay? Let's go some waves. Arms are dead. Raise them. He's struggling.
Him off tomorrow.
Woo! Woo! High five, high five, high five. Good job, guys. And cheers. We crushed this workout. Okay, time for dinner. Bye.